हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मैं आज आप लोगों के साथ शेयर करने वाला हूँ लिमिटेशंस ऑफ एन ऑल एनकम्पसिंग ह्यूमन सिक्योरिटी. सो टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द लिमिटेशन ऑफ all encompassing human security. Limitations of an all encompassing human security. So this is a new chapter. So let's start the discussion. The problem with adopting an all encompassing concept of human security is that its scope could be enlarged to include everything that adversely affects the well-being of people under the rubric of freedom from fear and freedom from want, such as inchocating and nebulous perceptions does not permit effective analysis and seek practical solutions to the problems identified. Overstretching the concept of human security, make it all inclusive, would make it too broad to be relevant or double. As observed, once everything that generates anxiety or threatens the quality of life in some respects became labeled a security problem, the field risks losing all focus. Such an agenda inconceivably rich and is certainly inclusive, but it can also be off-puttingly vague. The need of eliminating the concept of human security therefore becomes imperative. How can this be credibly effected without trivializing the concept of human security? The possible solution in this regard categorizes as follows. First, the distinction must be drawn between the threats to human security and amenable to a state intervention and others that must be left to public and social action. No rigid distinction can be made here, but threats like the abuse of women and children and have been elevated into the human security agenda do lie more largely in the sphere of the societal rather than the state action. Recognizing this distinction would permit the laying of the priorities and better utilization of the budgetary instruments to harness efforts by the state to support social endeavor. Second, it has been argued that non-military threats to human security become legitimate subject concern if they get sufficiently scrutinized to be accepted to realistic threats to the state or social interest. Thereafter, they are constituted by the inner subjective establishment of the existential threat with the saliency sufficient to have substantial political effects. The problem of the incoherence can be made by the establishing rigorous criteria for scrutinizing these threats and disaggregating them into their component sectors. Thus, the problem of infectious diseases, for example, can become the possible threat to human security and its uncontrolled spread of hinders and industrial production or causes unemployment and social unrest. For an issue to constitute a threat to human security, therefore, there must be a likelihood of a situation arising that is serious enough for political action to be necessitated, and the situation being of lasting but not transitory nature. Third, the situation can be obtained where generic threat of human security evolves to include other threats. Hence, their interlinkage needed delineation after the primary threat is identified. Environmental degradation, for instance, could trigger the internal displacement of the population into cities, leading to unplanned urbanization, growth of slums, pressure on the municipal services, and law and order problems. All these issues affect human security. A large percentage of the population of these slums insecure and lives in fear and suffers from want. The end result of environmental degradation therefore presents a threat to the human security, but means for its mitigation or avoidance lies in the area of human development, reinforcing the link between the human security and human development, although they can be equated. So thank you friends. If you like the video, like it and share it. Thank you.